Merry Christmas everybody! I hope you have a great time and welcome back to Solution Golf. In this video I'm going to show you how better footwork can help you achieve more club head speed through your swing and make you a better striker of the golf ball. Before I'm going to reveal the drills that I want you to practice for a better footwork, I want you to have a look at the swing that I'm going to make and try to spot what was wrong with the footwork there. So, as you could see, the strike was not good and also the speed of the swing was quite slow. That's how it felt to me when I made that swing. So, if you manage to spot the fault, well done. Now I'm just going to explain to you quickly why this fault really kills the swing. So, from the top of the backswing, what I did there, my right foot went straight onto its toe as I was doing the downswing. So in this way, this is gonna do two things to my swing. One, because the thigh goes forward and the hips are going forward, the hands are not gonna have space to hit the ball in the middle of the club face. So what they're going to do, they're going to go a bit towards the outside, and in that way we're gonna manage to make strikes only towards the heel or towards the hosel of the club. So this is how we manage to not get a good strike. The next aspect is when that foot goes off too quick, because the hips cannot turn so much from this position or at the right time, the chest is gonna slow down too much, and the arms coming quick with speed, they are gonna hit the rib cage, especially the trail arm is gonna hit the side of the rib cage, and in that way the whole unit is gonna get stopped through the ball, and you're gonna see most of the time you're gonna have chicken wings through the shot, and that again is gonna mess the striking, but most importantly is gonna take some speed out of your swing. These two combined results in a lot shorter shots than normal. One, because the strike is not good, and then second, because the speed is not there. We are going to do two drills, and for both of these drills, we are going to need a water noodle. And I cut the water noodle about my foot length, and then you're gonna have to cut it in half, because we are only gonna use half of it. So first, we're gonna put the noodle under our trap foot, but towards the toes. So I'm gonna place it like this. I'm just gonna have my foot on the side of it. And what I want you to do is to take your setup at the ball, make sure you're right distance for your setup. And now what I want you to do is to go to the top of the backswing and feel like you do the transition towards the downswing and you push into your right toe into the water noodle. You're gonna feel that really quick, the pushing into it. So it's gonna give you the right amount of feedback. So you go to the top, you start the downswing, and instead of going that way, which should be really weird because you really have to push your foot on it, I just want you to push away from it. So I'm gonna push myself towards my left diagonal, somewhere towards that chipping target that I have in the corner. So if I'll do that, so I'm gonna go to the top of the backswing, do the transition, and now feel like I'm pushing that way. And then you can rehearse this a few times and then actually hit the ball. And I could already feel that the strike was in the middle of the club face. Now, for the second drill, we're gonna use the same piece of noodle, but we're gonna twist it the other way around. So now I can put my whole foot on it, and what I want you to do, it's kind of the same thing when you do the transition, and I want you to push in the same way. I'm gonna push towards the chipping target. So it's gonna be the same feel as the first drill, but this way it's gonna be even easier to push your weight towards the chipping target, for example. So I'm gonna go to the top of the backswing, push into the noodle instead of going that way, which again is gonna feel really weird as well. So push your way towards the target. And you could already hear that the strikes sounded better, more powerful than the first shot that I hit. These are the two drills that I want you to practice with the noodle in order to get rid of that flying trail foot. Now, why I like this is because it gives you really good feedback of what you're doing, and you can really feel if you're doing it correct or not, even when you use a full shot. So how I want you to practice with this is going to be the following. I want you to hit 5 shots when you put the noodle in front under your foot. Then I want you to hit 5 shots when you put it to the side of your foot. And then I want you to hit 3 shots with a different club, full speed, and trying to recreate the feel that the 2 drills gave you before. Now this would be a set. I want you to do 5 sets and then see if you can replicate the feel in a full swing without any prep. Now that we know the drills and how to use them, let's see if it really helps us to make a better strike. So I put on the club face, a face tape to see exactly where the strike happens, and let's see if the feels that the drills gave me, I can put them in a full swing where I'm gonna push my weight towards that chipping target that I have in the corner over there. And in this way, I'm gonna make sure that the foot rolls first, and then it's gonna go onto the toe when I'm finishing the swing, instead of going up and then turn. So I felt the strike pretty good, and yes, it was in the middle of the club face. And as you can see over there, so that means that pushing your weight in a different way through the ball is gonna massively help you to strike the ball better, create more club speed, and for sure you're gonna send the ball over a greater distance. The drills that I presented to you are really good to do even at home without a golf club, because you can get some really good feels that you can use next time when you go practicing. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the video, let us know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time at thesolution.golf.